Hey guys, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 4 Dicking Around video. And if I recall correctly, this is episode 2. And as you can see, I'm at my main safe house, or at the safe house that I spawn in whenever I load up the game, because that's where I last saved. Start off by jumping this. Ow. But I improved my blood mod. So, stupid. I wish it would stay on so I don't have to go into my options every time. But as you can see, I improved the blood mod. It is much better now. It looks like real blood instead of just meat and bones and craziness. So I also got the iCEnhancer mod, but it's for 1.7 or whatever, so it doesn't work right or something. I mean, yeah, the sky will turn red for a little bit, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm not really bothered by stuff like that. You know, it's just not the type of thing that just bugs me. I know some people are just completely horrified if they see a bug or a glitch within a mod, but I mean, yeah, some of them, like the first person mod, has a glitch where if you turn around, like, you have no head, like, it's just a neck, and that can sometimes get annoying, but that's much more major than just the sky turning red for just like half a second until you turn a different angle, and I cannot see myself. But the only reason I installed the iCEnhancer mod is because it increases the usage of shadows in this game. It just overall makes the shadows look much better. Like, if this was just like normal Grand Theft Auto 4 right now, you would not see any shadows, or you would see just really, really dull silhouettes of shadows, and you probably wouldn't see any sunlight either. I mean, this game is just so dull whenever it's just on its own. But with iCEnhancer, it's much brighter, it's just much more enjoyable to me with the iCEnhancer. I mean, of course it does create a bit of FPS drop, but that doesn't really matter. I don't really know anyone who's just dies when they see FPS drop. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that just cannot stand it. They have to have a perfect frame rate all the time. But yeah, I would love to be running this game at 60 frames per second right now, but it's just not gonna happen. I guess 15 frames per second is all my computer can do. And my birthday is actually coming up, so yeah, I'll probably get like upgraded like hardware. I probably won't get a new computer just in general, but I'll probably get some upgraded hardware because my processor kind of sucks right now. I'm planning to get an Intel i7 because that processor is just OP, completely overpowered. It can handle almost anything. And plus I'm planning to get an NVIDIA GeForce video card, and I'm also planning to get an extra 8 gigs of RAM because right now I only have 8, and I want to get 16 because 16 can run almost like 70 programs at once, and if you're just running Grand Theft Auto 4, it'll be able to handle it and be able to put up with its madness and explosions and sex and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically all I really want for my birthday. I'm not into toys and stuff like that. I'm not that young anymore. Ever since I got this computer, I've been wanting to upgrade its hardware. I looked into its statistics as soon as I saw it, and I saw, oh my god, this is not what I expected. But I mean, it'll do for now, but I better get something better for my birthday, or I hope I get something better. I don't really demand things for my birthday, because then it's just wrong. But in case you haven't noticed, like, I mean, the FPS isn't really horrible right now. I mean, there's some areas, just in general, Grand Theft Auto 4, that'll just drop frames. Like in my Dicking Around episode 1 video, there was this one area that I went into that just dropped me down to like 5 frames per second whenever I was having that police shootout type of thing. So it wouldn't surprise me if it would happen with this mod as well. But I'm pretty much running at a solid 13, 15 FPS right now. Maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher at some points, but I'm just trying to... I selected lock frame rate while recording, and the reason I'm stuttering so much is because it's like freaking 3 in the morning right now. I guess it's not the best time to record videos, but yeah, this will probably be my last video for the night. I'll probably record another one tomorrow. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stutter a lot. I'm probably gonna say probably a lot, you know.
Why can't people thrive in this country?
So I'm gonna ditch this taxi. It's all scratched up and nasty. And I'm going to take this beautiful police Ford Crown Victoria. Let me in. This is an amazing vehicle right here, and it works very well with the iCEnhancer. And I'm just gonna do like a cinematic view on this. Like, that almost looked real until I, crashed into that car, but that could almost be a real scene if, like, it wasn't running at 15 frames per second and I hadn't crashed into that taxi. But I don't really see how anybody can drive in the cinematic view when it's, like, all the way up behind a building or a tree or something like that. I don't see how anybody can drive like that. It's just beyond me. And I also have my view distance and detail distance set pretty low, so I set my shadows to high quality, but I had to set down my view distance and stuff to maintain the same frames per second. So just trying to make my game look good, but make it look good. Well, trying to make my game look good and have a sustainable frames per second as well. So right now I have the cops disabled. Every episode I'm going to, every other episode I'm going to have cops enabled. So the first episode I have them enabled, and episode 3 I'll have them enabled again. But I'm going to go down in the subway right now, and I'm going to rape everyone with my shotgun, of course. But this isn't a subway. As you can see, this blood mod is much better than the other one that I had. I think it just looks so much more realistic, and it's not as annoying whenever you actually get shot. Like, you're not covered in absolute blood. It's just a few specks here and there. It's really annoying running around with Iron Man as your character, but without, like, the metal plating and the reflections and the awesome powers and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much Iron Man in his red suit whenever I use that other blood mod and I get shot. So I decided to strip myself of all of my mods and completely replace all of them and see if I can find better alternatives. And yes, I mean all of my mods. So I got rid of my trainer. I just completely reinstalled my game, which took about an hour, which is why I didn't upload sooner. You guys probably don't really pay much attention to how fast I upload. It's It's very rare that I get over 100 views. But then again, I'm not that popular. I have to work my way up to the rank of people like Husky Mudkips and Sky does Minecraft and stuff. I have to work my way up to their level. The guy is screaming like a girl, so I think he's a homo. I think that guy is supposed to be a homo. That's what Rockstar thinks is a homo. But not all homos dress pink and scream like girls. Believe me, I've met a few homos. And it's not that I don't approve of them, I just don't see how, I mean, I guess if you're not a homo, nobody does, but I don't see how guys are interested in guys and just having, sex with them, stuff like that. It's just really strange to me. Just don't see how it interests people. And I lied in my last video. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about now. So I didn't really plan out what I was going to say, so I'm just blank right now. Maybe something will happen in the game that'll spark something in my imagination that I can talk about something. No, you're not, because I have you turned off, bitch. Really need to get into some multiplayer, but I can't have all my mods in multiplayer because of stupid X Live lists. I want to find the normal X Live that allows like multiplayer gameplay so I can just play multiplayer. I don't want to cheat. I mean, I don't cheat in multiplayer games. It's just wrong to me. But I just want to play multiplayer. I mean, I wouldn't like have God mode or anything like that. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not a hacker like those dreadful Modern Warfare 2 players. It's almost like every time I go into a Modern Warfare 2 server, it's just completely filled with hackers and modders and stuff like that. It just really annoys me. I mean, yeah, it is kind of fun to always win, but it's just not right, you know what I mean? There's another homo. Shoot the homo. This shotgun is just amazing. What's even more amazing is this knife. I can shove it up anybody's ass and they won't care. That's how awesome the knife is. Did I stab you? No, but you're about to get stabbed. I really wish you could like do like a stealth attack, walk up behind someone in this game and just like, hopefully they have this in Grand Theft Auto 5 where you just like walk up behind someone, you can do a stealth attack and you shove it up their butt. That would be the most brutal attack I've ever seen in any Grand Theft Auto game. Ever. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a mod out there for this game that lets you do that, but I've yet to find one. Believe me, I've been looking. I searched very specifically in Google, Grand Theft Auto 4 mods that let you shove knives up people's asses, and nothing come up. So, I just gave up on that. Ow, poor guy. Maybe I shouldn't stab him so much. What's wrong? Is there a knife wound in your back? I wonder how that happened. Can you tell me how that happened? Just gonna lay there. I gotta cooperate and I'm gonna play along with the little role playing I had going on here. go down this dark alley. Hopefully no hobos are waiting for us with knives. This beautiful butterfly knife. But tell me if you guys actually like the iCEnhancer or not. Or if you guys really care or not, whether I have it on or not. Because I actually kind of like it. I might keep it on unless you guys want otherwise, but dick. Why you just run me over like that? Nobody does that. Nobody does that to Nico. No. Shoot the ambulance, dude. Whatever, they got away with it. But hey, this taxi's free. The guy's dead, and I can steal it. But yeah, I think I'm ready to just end the video here, because I'm a bit bored. Got nothing to talk about, and I bet I'm boring you guys right now, if you haven't switched to another video by now. Which, by all means, if you've done so, then I am speaking for nothing right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed me staying up until 3 in the morning just to record some video that you probably didn't even watch to the fullest. So yeah, guys. Out of all odds, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.
Nico, you pick up. It's been a time since we spoke. Let's go bowling.